Hey everyone, it's Patty from PS Paper Crafts, and I've been away for a little bit. I went up to New York for the Christmas holidays, and I was up there for almost 3 weeks. And I'm back home in Florida, and it's cold in Florida. I know you people in the north think it's not cold, but it actually is. So anyway, I'm back to my crafting, and I wanted to show you how to make an Eclipse card. These are kind of all the rage now, and I gave it a try, and I thought it was really fun, and they come out really nice. So I made this one. Both of them are happy birthday, and the one I'm going to make today is going to be a little bit different. So you have the letters that you cut out, and I used the large letter framelits. So I have three boards worth of them, these magnetic boards. And you get all the uppercase letters, and you get some things like ampersands and question marks and brackets, things like that. So they're really easy to cut, and they make fun cards. So you could cut this out and not do the eclipse and just have, a different color, have white and then have red letters or something like that. But I'm going to show you the eclipse. So I have happy, cut those out after I stamped, and I will have the dimensions and everything I used on this card. I did use this petal palette stamp set to make the flowers, and then I colored them in with the blendables, or the Stampin' Blends, and that was really fun. So you cut it out, and then you raise up the letters with dimensionals. And then this one I used, it says birthday boy, and I used this panda, party pandas, and these are just so cute. And this is a celebration item, so if you spend $50 you can get this for free, and it really is cute. You could use it for Valentine's Day, for birthday. So I just cut them out. I stamped the pandas, and then I ran them through my Big Shot with these BOY, and then I just used the balloon punch and punched out a balloon and laid it right over this balloon. And then I just used the birthday from here. So I covered this up with a Post-it note and just used birthday. So today we're going to do birthday girl, and we're going to do use a different suite. So I am going to be using this Picture Perfect birthday suite, and let me just show you in the catalog. So this is the new Occasions catalog, 2008 Occasions catalog. Just came out January 3rd. You could start ordering from it, and it really has some beautiful things. So this is this Picture Perfect suite. So on page 4 and 5 it has the stamps, it's got some ink pads, it has a embossing folder, this designer series paper, I'll show you that. That's really cool. It's 6x6, and it's got like true life pictures. I don't know what they're called, but we're going to use actually this sheet of paper and do the Eclipse card on a pre-printed piece of DSP. So I haven't tried it. We're going to try it together. Let me just show you the paper. So again, I said it's a 6x6, and it's got, like real pictures, which I think is cool. At first I wasn't sure about it, but I've been seeing a lot of projects, and it is pretty cool. And if you didn't like some of the pictures, you could flip it over, and then you've got more of the, kind of standard design and stripes and things like that. So this is good to coordinate and accent. And on the packaging, it tells you the colors. So it says this is basic black, Bermuda Bay, berry burst, lemon lime twist, peekaboo peach, pool party, whisper white. So again, stamping up everything coordinates, and it just makes it easier to say, oh, okay, what color? Oh, that's lemon lime twist, that's berry burst. Just makes it easier. So we are going to do the cutting on this sheet of paper, and I have not done this yet, so we're going to give it a try on camera. So let me get my Big Shot out, and I use the magnetic platform when I'm doing this, and I just dropped my plates. 1 second. Okay, so I am going to use the magnetic platform just to keep my letters all in place. You can put them down with Post-it notes if you don't have a magnetic platform. So I'm going to put the plate down, and then my my piece of DSP, Designer Series paper. And then I have my letters already kind of set aside. So I have GIRL, so I'm going to do Birthday Girl. And I'm just going to put the edge down, the cutting edge side, and we'll kind of lay these out and get them all centered. So GI, and you can draw a line here if you want them straight, exactly even. I kind of am eyeballing it, and I did cut the sheet is 4 by 5 1/4, so it's my layer on my card base, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, so it lays nicely. And make sure you have your blades down so you're not cutting out your letter backwards. So I'm just going to get these all nice and even. That looks good. I'm going to put birthday up here, and it'll say Birthday Girl. So let me put my plate on top. And the magnetic platform really helps keep everything in place as you're running it through. So I'm just going to run it through once. These dies or thinlits really cut out well. So let me just take this off, get rid of this, and I'm actually going to just keep this whole plate here. Get rid of these. So you want to be sure that you keep the center of any letter, like the R. So you need to make sure you keep the center piece, or your R. I guess your R isn't going to be too bad. But when you glue it down, this will be raised up and this will be behind it. Your O, your P, anything like that. So we'll get these out of the way. These are our letters, and this is our sheet. So before I do anything else, I'm going to just stamp the happy, or the birthday. So it's Birthday Girl. And I am going to get a piece of Post-it note to cover the happy part. So I have a little Post-it note. So this actually says Happy Birthday. I only want the birthday part. So I'm going to cover the happy. And there's actually, let me just show you the stamp set. There's actually an explanation point, so I want to cover that as well. So these are all the sayings that you have, which are really cool. So I'm going to just do this. Sorry, I had to step away for the doorbell. So anyway, I have happy covered, and I have the explanation mark covered. I'm going to take my stamp. This is Berry Burst, and I'm just going to touch it to get the ink on it. Now, very important is you want to remove these papers before you stamp, otherwise you'll get a mess. And I am going to just see, so you only see the birthday. So I'm going to just put it right about here. Okay, so it's going to be Birthday Girl. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to adhere this down, and then we'll add the letters. So I'm going to take my snail adhesive and just put it around and put it everywhere so this really holds down. You could do liquid glue. I just thought this might be easier. So I'm just going to try to get it everywhere. And then we're going to want to line this up. Okay. We'll put it down. And then what we're going to do is take the middle of the R. Actually, I'm going to put the R in place. And then we'll take the middle piece and put a little snail on that little center of the R. And then we can put this down right in place. So then when you lift up the R, that's in the background. Okay, so now we are going to take our mini dimensionals and put them on the back of the letters, and then we'll lift them up. It's very easy, and I think it really gives you a good look. Looks like it's more difficult than it is, actually. So I'm going to just place these here and there. I love the mini dimensionals. They really help when you've got some small areas to adhere down. So that should be good. We'll just take the backing off. I mean, that looks cute just like this, right? With the red in the back. I really like that, actually. So these letter thinlits are really very versatile, because you could do the opposite. You could have a different color of the letter down on, you know, you could have white on here, or, you know, put the letter in red, berry burst, on a white piece of paper, something like that, white piece of cardstock. Now with the eye, you have to make sure that it lines up correctly and you're not doing it upside down. So you kind of line up the picture. And if you stamped, you do the same thing. You'd line up the stamped image to make sure that it lines up correctly. So let's do this. One more. I think this is going to take the longest, is the getting the letters. So see, you wouldn't want this upside down, so just be cautious, and you just want to kind of line it up. And actually, I have a little piece of this sticking out. Let me get a scissor and cut that. I don't know if you can see it, but I have a little piece of my dimensional sticking on the side. I just want to hide that. I'm probably messing it up here. Oh dear. I've got too much stuff on my scissors. Just bear with me. It's not wanting to come. Let me turn it this way. Sorry that I'm struggling here. Okay, I think that's good enough. I may just have to fix that a little bit. Okay, so I guess I went a little bit too far out with the dimensional. And you can cut these dimensionals, even though they're mini. Sometimes you need a smaller piece for a really small area. And that's probably what I should have done there. And let me just put one more up here on the R. That's going to bother me now. I'll fix it. I won't make you guys watch me. You'll see it fixed when you see it on my blog. Okay. And we get the R. Isn't this cute? I wouldn't do anything that's too busy, because you really want the letters to stand out, and I think it would get lost. But I think, you know, a stamped image or something like this, you know, a bigger stamped image, I should say, or something like this that has a large image on the cardstock, I think would be okay. I think I am going to cut a little piece. See, so you can just cut these down and put that there. And we're almost done. And I probably should have looked at it, see, before I stuck it down to make sure it looked good on the eye. But we'll fix it. Everything is fixable. That's the nice thing about paper crafting. Okay. And there you go. So this is done. You could stamp some other things on here if you wanted to. I am going to put an inside in, and I'm going to use some of the images from this. I'm going to do the candles, and this is pretty cool because you can use this as candle with a flame, or you can use it as a center of the horn that you blow. I think there's some really nice sentiments on this. And then this is a two-step, and it's very pretty. It gives you the darker or lighter inside of the bow. So we're going to do the 3 candles and the flames. And I'm going to do all of them in Berry Burst, and I think I'm going to do the Celebrate the Good Stuff. So let me get that out. I didn't have this mounted for some reason. I usually have everything mounted for you. So let's get that going. And I have my Berry Burst is still open. I just want to test it out here first. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to put it kind of in the center, but up a little bit. And then I'm going to just do the 3 candles down at the bottom, right next to each other, also in Berry Burst. I figure the outside has candles, so we might as well do the inside with candles. Just put them right next to each other. And the third one. And then we'll do 3 flames, and I will do those in the Daffodil Delight. One, 2, 3. Okay. So we'll just adhere this, and then we've got that third card done. Wasn't that easy? It looks like it's difficult, but it really isn't. So let's do this. I've got all my backings around. Got to throw them out. And we'll put this right in here. Okay, so Birthday Girl, Celebrate the Good Stuff, and then we have Birthday Boy with the pandas, Happiest of Birthday to You, and then we have this more elegant one, Happy Birthday. And you do have to be concerned about how many letters you're putting across, whether it would fit. This would not fit in an A2 card, so this I made a longer card. So this is it, and I hope you enjoyed it, and tune back in. I'll have another video, and really, if you want a catalog, let me know. We have, you know, the Occasions catalog going on, and then we have Celebration, and Celebration is where you get free product, and you don't have to buy the product from the Occasions catalog. It can be anything that's $50, or some of the items are $100. So if you bought something that was $50, you could get a $50 item, and if you bought $100 or more, you could get 2 $50 or 1 $100. So you can look through here. There's some really nice items in here, and this is where I got the pandas from. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining. Have a good day. Bye.